Long ago, in the vast plains of the Great Rift Valley, where the earth is red and the wind carries ancient songs, there was a Maasai village named Enkai, meaning House of Fire. This village was known for its deep connection to nature and the spirits of its ancestors. One night beneath a sky heavy with stars, something extraordinary happened. The moon turned a deep red, and a burning light shot across the heavens, crashing into the distant Ngong Hills. That same night, a baby boy was born to a young widow named Nasira. She had not spoken a word since the tragic loss of her husband to a leopard, but as she looked into her son's eyes, black and gleaming like volcanic glass, she whispered one word, Olmuran, which means warrior. The baby was named Enkai Letolon, gift of the rain god. From the beginning, it was clear he was unlike other children. His cry was not sharp and thin, but deep and echoing, awakening sleeping cattle, elders, and even distant jackals. As he grew, animals seemed drawn to him. Birds landed near him, and even wild dogs watched him in silence. He would toddle to the edge of the savannah and sit for hours, staring at the horizon as though listening to something no one else could hear. The village shaman, old Mzi Lamayan, blind but wise, declared before the fire one evening that the boy was born of a prophecy written in the old Perkle o Enkai, the sacred scroll of the rain god. This child will speak to the earth, he said. He will stand between man and nature. As Enkai grew older, the mysteries surrounding him only deepened. Cows followed him without being herded. Snakes slithered away at his footsteps. He began to hum tunes no one had taught him, melodies that made the winds shift and leaves tremble, and still his mother Nasira barely spoke, except to him, whispering to him each night in a language known only to them. Then came the leopard. A huge black leopard began to stalk the outskirts of the village. It killed livestock not for hunger, but for sport. The bravest warriors could not catch it. Fear spread. One night, as the warriors prepared to defend the village, Enkai walked calmly into the darkness, following the trail of paw prints. The villagers watched in terror. He returned at dawn, untouched. The leopard never came back. Time passed, and on his 10th birthday, Enkai told the elders he must travel alone to the Ngong Hills, to the place where the red light had fallen the night of his birth. Carrying only milk in a gourd and a wooden stick carved by his mother, he set off into the wilderness. For 7 days, he wandered among lions, elephants, and spirits. On the 7th day, he reached a strange crater filled with glowing red soil. In the center lay a stone that pulsed with warmth and markings that spiraled like the patterns on a cow's horn. As Enkai touched it, his mind was filled with visions, ancient warriors, talking beasts, skies filled with fire, and songs sung in forgotten tongues. A voice rose from the earth, the spirit of the leopard, no longer a beast but a guardian wrapped in wind and light. It told him, "You are balance. You are Earth's answer." When Enkai returned, so did the rain. It poured for days, reviving dry riverbeds and filling the plains with green. The cows gave birth to twins, and the village danced again. The people now saw Enkai not as a child, but as something more, a seer, a bridge between the known and the unknown. But peace doesn't last forever. Men came, outsiders with metal machines that tore trees from the ground and poisoned rivers. They scoffed at the Maasai and offered them coins for their land. The elders were unsure, but Enkai stood before the strangers and said, "This land speaks through me." They laughed and pointed guns at him. Then the earth trembled. From the soil rose animals made of light and flame. Birds blackened the sky, and lightning cracked across the plains. The outsiders fled in fear, leaving their machines behind, rusting and buried in dust. The rains returned, the people thrived, and Enkai Some say he vanished into the hills, becoming part of the wind. Others claim he is still seen as a child, walking barefoot with a stick, followed by a lion cub and a hornbill. When it rains gently, or a drought ends suddenly, the elders say, Enkai Letolon walks among us again.